I told you who cares? I told you who cares?
Alright, so here we are in Siggy's Cabaret in the bowels of the Tivoli building, which was, the Tivoli building itself was a brewery from the 1800s. The cabaret itself was a kind of a nightclub area, and here we are, we're actually at the bar here. This was actually the site of one of our most successful investigations, as well as an activity that we did in conjunction with the ParaFPI. They are the local ghost hunting group. They're members of the Taps family of Sci-Fi Channel's Ghost Hunters fame, and what they did was a sort of an investigation workshop where we set up equipment, gave public the opportunity to participate in a paranormal investigation, and actually we got some really good results. One of the areas down here that's not usually open to the public at all is the catacomb area, which is primarily where they used to store the beer. It had been flooded, and there's been a lot of interesting rough and tumble things that have gone on here. While some equipment was set up and locked away in that catacombs area, one of the video cameras experienced a battery drain during that segment of when the camera battery drained and shut off. There was a series of EVPs where everything from strange moans to music to the sound of a little girl sighing to the sounds of metal banging around in there. And everything was sealed off and closed off, and nobody was allowed in or out. So we knew that nobody was in there messing with the equipment. In addition to that, some of the historical information that we've dug up here in preparing for an event called the Haunted History Tour, which we do every year in conjunction with the History Club and Phi Alpha Theta, the Historians Honor Society. We discovered that there's what appears to be the spirit of a little girl named Molly who roams the halls and other places in the building and on campus. We discovered that Moritz Siggy's daughter, who was Moritz Siggy was the founder of the Tivoli brewery, and his daughter was named Molly, and she played here often when she was a little girl. So she would have had free reign of the place and would have been a really fun place to be for her, being the brewer's daughter. That Haunted History Tour, we take people all over campus and tell them about the history of the campus itself, as well as the stories of alleged hauntings on campus, as well as evidence that we've collected in our own paranormal investigations to either corroborate or discount it. So far, it seems like most of the haunting cases, there is something to it. Another part of the history tour we feature is the 9th Street Park, which is a series of historic landmark buildings on the other end of campus. They're offices now. They used to be houses. And there's lots of stories of some of the former residents still hanging out there. One of the ones I like is the apparition of Dr. Smedley, who was a dentist who liked to set up his chair in the second floor front room and watch things going on in the street. People today still see his silhouette in that front room and hear creaking around upstairs when nobody's supposed to be there. And everything from basic people being tugged at, to hearing things going on in those houses, to full body apparitions like that. Another site on campus is St. Elizabeth's Catholic Church. It's the only still functioning Catholic church on campus, and it was the scene of a grisly murder of a priest in the 20s. And there's been a lot of activity reported there as well.